Hey guys, Ronnie Chavez here, and today I'm going to bring you another tutorial on the back handspring. Now the back handspring is classically a gymnastics move, but as like any acrobatic, where it starts there, we're going to learn how to incorporate it into free running and combos, but we just got to get started on learning the back handspring. Now if you already know how to do a backflip, then that's great. It'll really help you learning this trick as far as overcoming fear, but if you've learned the backflip first, then the technique of the back handspring is going to be quite different and may take you a little while to learn it properly, where you can do solid back handsprings. And so if you haven't learned a backflip, that's okay. You can start out with the back handspring. For a lot of people, that's easier to learn first. Just depends on your preference and what your body is comfortable doing. So when getting started with the back handspring, like with any other flip trick, I would recommend learning in a safe environment, whether that's a gymnastics gym or on an old mattress, or if you're comfortable with just grass, that's okay. Just make sure you're safe and you have a friend with you to help you out. So when getting started with this trick, a lot of the beginning motion is going to be similar to a backflip. How we're going to have a set, we're going to be jumping, and we're going to be swinging our arms. The only difference is the trajectory and angle in which we're doing this trick. So with the normal back tuck, we're throwing our arms and setting straight up, keeping our chest up, and then pulling our knees to our chest. In a back handspring, you're actually going to be, as you set up for that motion, you're actually going to be squatting slightly, but still keeping your chest up. So you're just bending your knees and start falling backwards as you jump and spring into the back handspring. Because what this allows is for you to be going into it with momentum. It's not about height. It helps to have a little bit of height, but mostly you want to have momentum going into the ground as you plant your hands on the ground, so that it's springing you back up onto your feet in a solid position to either set into a backflip or keep going into more back handsprings. So the back handspring is all about speed. You want to be able to whip it around really fast. Since you're not going to be jumping as high, you're going to be jumping back. You want to be able to whip back and spot where you'll be planting your hands on the ground, so that it's giving you that momentum. If you go jump too high with a back handspring, then you're going to be falling onto your hands, which means you're not going to be getting proper power to spring back up onto your feet. If you're going too low on a back handspring, then it's going to take a lot more strength to push yourself up. So there's this balance where you want to be low but be whipping around fast enough so that as you plant your hands, you're quickly bringing your feet back around. So the techniques in order that your body will be doing to do the back handspring starts with the setup. You're going to bring your arms back to get a good whip, and then as you go to start rocking into the back handspring, you're going to bend your knees but keep your back straight. You don't want to lean forward like this. You want to make sure you're falling backwards, like you're sitting in a chair, falling backwards. The reason you want to do that motion is it'll make sure you're going back and not up. And then from there, as you sit and start leaning back, you're going to be whipping your arms as you're jumping. Make sure you're jumping from your toes, and then as you're whipping, you're going to be spotting the ground. And ideally, you want to be jumping to the ground with your hands so that you can get momentum and power to spring you back to your feet. And as you do that, you want to keep your feet together and keep everything close and tight, because the stronger and tighter your body is, the more power you'll have to be able to whip your back handsprings around. Something you can practice is the simple handstand jump to your feet. So with this, you're just going to do a handstand and kind of let your feet hang back a little bit so that you can kick them and whip them as you push and jump to your feet. Now when doing a back handspring, to go into another back handspring, you don't want to land straight up. You want to land it in a kind of falling seated position again, so that you can keep that motion going. If you're going to do a back handspring into a backflip, then you want to make sure you are setting up tall and that all that momentum is pushing you up. So that whip, that backwards whip of the back handspring is going to block against the ground with your feet, and as you jump, it's going to force you to get extra flip and height. That's how you see people do really high backflips or double backflips out of back handsprings. Now if this is your first acrobatic trick you're learning, I recommend that you have a spotter for the back handspring, because things can still go wrong. If you don't know exactly what you're doing with your body, you can still land on your head and get hurt. So it's good to have someone who can stand next to you and help put support on your lower back and help flip your legs over as you go into it. That'll just help prevent you from landing on your head. It won't necessarily mean you'll land it, but it'll just be an extra safety precaution if you need it. And I'd recommend just getting all the safety precautions you can with anything, because it's not worth it if you get hurt learning a new trick. You want to just, you know, make sure your body lasts and you have fun learning awesome parkour and free running tricks, because if you get too injured doing it, well then you're gonna miss out on months of fun you could be having doing it. So that is the back handspring. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm truly grateful for all of you who are subscribed and watch my videos and just give me love and support in everything I do, because I really feel it. It's much appreciated. And I hope you guys have fun and are safe training parkour. And I'll see you next time in either a tutorial or another fun training video. Thanks for watching.